Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today I'll be reviewing the S.H.Figuarts Super Saiyan 2 Son Goku. A lot of this review is similar to a lot of the Gokus that I've looked at before, so we'll be glossing over a lot of things in this review. And it is also a double review, because I'll be reviewing the event exclusive original as well as this new Japan exclusive re-release, where it's the exact same figure, even exact same accessories and everything, just the box is designed differently and distribution of the figure is a bit differently, because I think this is just like a P Bandai release in Japan. And it's kind of cool having this as a more easily attainable release that is exactly the same, and with a more standard looking box. It is kind of cool to see. So we'll be briefly comparing both to each other, just so you can see that there's no difference between the two. But out of the box, here's what Goku comes with. So it's a pretty standard loadout, but still kind of cool. So we've got the figure itself. He comes with 4 faces, as well as lightning effects for his new energy powered up effect part, as well as a bunch of different hand accessories that are all paired. And taken out of the box here is Goku, and he looks pretty good. This is as he appears in the Buu Saga, as he's going to fight Majin Vegeta. So he's got a scar across his gi that he got during the sort of lead up to the Buu Awakening, because I think it was like Yakon or something. It was one of the like henchmen scarred his gi or something like that. But this is as he appears during that arc, which is also why he's got the halo, and it's also the appearance of Super Saiyan 2. So the main difference for Super Saiyan 2 are the bangs being parted in a different way, as well as the sort of crackling lightning effect that you would get from turning level 2. But that isn't really it's very difficult to showcase that in a figure, which is why we get the new aura effect with the attachable lightning. And previously, the only way to get this figure was the event exclusive route, and it really sucked because most event exclusives are usually like exclusively relegated to recolors or slightly different adjustments of accessories. This sucked because it was technically a brand new figure, because we'd never had Super Saiyan 2 up until that point, and it was a slightly different sculpt for the shirt rip. I wasn't that annoyed by the shirt rip thing, I was more annoyed by that we never got a standard release level 2, and this is the closest thing we have to it, because it's sort of literally being redistributed and easier to attain. At least for me, way easier to attain, because I need to buy these through proxies anyway, so buying it directly from Japan just made it slightly easier. But here he is side by side with the new one and the event exclusive. The new one is on the left and the event exclusive is on the right. Now, while the lighting does look a little bit different and change the colors just a touch, that's because there is a light on the left hitting the new figure, so bear that in mind. In person, these do look identical to each other. There is no noticeable difference. I have changed one of the faces purely just so I don't forget which one's which, because it is very easy to mix them up. But again, new one on the left, old one on the right, and to my eye in person they are the exact same figure, which is nice, because if you missed out on the event exclusive, at least you can get this one. And posability is what you expect from a 2.0 Goku. So ball joint at the head and neck, not a crazy amount of motion. It is the standard like Saiyan raised on Earth body. The arm can rotate all the way around with a floating arm piece, swivel at the upper arm, bend at the elbow, hinge at the wrist. Got the standard ball joint in the upper chest. You can extend it for a little bit more. And he's got a swivel at the waist. You can do the splits that far, kick forward and back that far, bend at the knee, as well as pivot and bend at the ankle. All very much the standard for the 2.0 bodies, is the exact same thing we've seen multiple times before that I've talked about endlessly on this channel, and I will talk even more about it because there are even more 2.0 bodies that I haven't looked at yet, and I want to review every single Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts at some point on this channel, and thankfully I do have every single mainline release, so I will get a chance to review those at some point. It is just a slow process. But for the 4 faces, we get a standard neutral face out of the box. We get a smirking face, which looks real good. Get a mouth open shouting face, and a teeth gritted sort of angry face, almost surprised face. All of these faces look better than the full power Super Saiyan Goku. I don't like the faces on that figure at all. I don't really like the teeth gritted one on either of these, but I do overall think that all of the level 2 faces are better than that full power Super Saiyan Goku. And I do like the metallic sheen on the hair sculpt for this level 2. And once you introduce the aura effect, it gets even better. These are very difficult to put in, the lightning effects. They don't hold the best, and I think if I put them in even more solidly, they'd be really hard to take out. They are like malleable to a point, so it is nice that you can sort of play around with it just a bit. But I was worried still if I put them too far in, if I'd break them coming out, so I was a little bit delicate with it. But it is a nice looking aura effect and really brings the figure to life. I do like the sort of almost sinister look that smirk gives Goku. It makes his forehead look a little bit too big, but in general I think the face looks nice. And with the standard-ish loadout, you can get Goku into just about any pose that any other 2.0 figure could get into. Nothing too crazy. It was the standard for a long time, but I think it's time for the 3.0s to take over. It's just a really, really nice, simple, solid release. If you had the choice between the full power one and the level 2 one, 100% go for the level 2 one, especially with the new aura effect. But it is nothing too crazy and nothing we haven't seen before, but it is just a very nice looking figure. Yeah, nothing too different between it and the event exclusive, so if you have the event exclusive and you wanted the standard one, not really anything that you can really talk about beyond the box being different. If you missed out on the event exclusive and you wanted it, go grab this one. There's some options finally, so it's nice to have something like that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video, and I will see you all next time.